drop a like in the next 5 seconds, or else your build will get glitched like mine. I would not risk it. All right, hold up, because I know there's a ton of people that are just going to skip ahead to the build. I mean, people usually do that with jump shot videos and dribble moves, so I assume build videos too. But look, there's a setting that you guys need to have on that I'm going to tell you guys in the intro, or else you're not going to be able to unlock this build, because there's a setting in this game that allows you to unlock many new builds that 99% of people don't know about. But today, it is finally time. For weeks, people have been asking me to finally drop the best guard build in the game. It's called a slashing playmaker. So before we get into the builder, and I show you exactly how to make this build, I want you guys to know that this is basically like a playmaking shot creator on steroids. And in my opinion, this is the best overall guard build in the game at 99 overall. Keyword 99 overall. Because at 99 overall, this build's going to be able to get contact dunks. It's going to unlock all the best dribble moves in the game, and you're going to have a high 3-point shot. The only downside to this build is its defense isn't crazy. But let's be honest, it's hard to make a build where everything is really good. And especially as a guard, defense is probably the thing that you care least about. In case you guys didn't know, I've been pretty much daily uploading on my second channel, Solidity of Plays. I'm gonna follow back some people on Twitter or Instagram that go and subscribe to that channel right now. Just comment on a video on that channel with your Twitter or Instagram handle, and I'm gonna follow a bunch of people back. But anyways, before we hop into the builder, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers, and turn on my post notifications so you guys don't miss a streamer upload. I'm gonna continue to post banger after banger, and I'm planning to drop a crazy surprise video on Christmas, so stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't, make sure to drop a like in this video. Let's aim for 10,000 likes since it is a build video. No, it's a pretty anticipated, highly requested video. But anyways, let's get into the build. Alright, so it is finally time to show you guys how to make the best guard build in the game. And like I said, there's a setting that you guys need to change, which I low-key forgot. I was going to put that in the intro, but I low-key forgot. And yes, this is a current gen build video. This setting is on next gen though, if you guys want to mess around with it. And I'll drop my next gen build in the description of this video, but this is a current gen build. So you guys want to go to the main menu, and then you want to go to features, and then you want to go to settings, and then you're going to scroll down here, and you're going to see units of measurement. Now, if you guys have never touched this before, it's going to be on imperial system. And what imperial system is that's, you know, feet, inches, or whatever, all that. But if you change this to metric system, this is going to give you like centimeters, kilograms. It's a different measurement system. And when you put this on, there are way more options to choose from, which does in fact make better builds. So make sure that this is on metric system, or else you're not going to be able to make the build that I'm about to show you. So for the position of this build, a lot of people want to make a point guard, and I'm going to be honest, shooting guard is the way to go. You unlock more badges as a shooting guard, one of them being rim protector. Whereas if you go point guard, you're not going to get that badge. So I mean, I don't really see a point going point guard unless you just like the name, but that doesn't really matter. Just go shooting guard. Handiness does not matter, and jersey number also does not matter. So you guys can pick whatever you want for that. Now we're on the skill breakdown screen. Now my thought process when I was making this build is I wanted to try to make a build that could dunk, shoot, and dribble, because as you guys know, everybody has a play shot, everybody has a playmaking shot creator, and they can shoot really good and dribble really good for the most part, but they can't finish, and they also can't play defense. So I was thinking, what if I could make a play shot that could get contact dunks? And that's basically what I did. In order to do that though, we needed to get blue or finishing in our pie chart. So I started to look at them. So we got the mainly blue finishing pie chart, which I'm on right now. You guys see the 3-pointers of 59. The ball handle is pretty high, surprisingly, but the 3-pointer is way too low, so we're not going to be picking this one. Next up, we have the half finishing, half shooting pie chart. Now this one looks decent at the first glance, but I'm pretty sure the driving dunk is a little bit too low, and I think the ball handle also is pretty low. So then we're going to move on to the one that's majority finishing and some shooting. Now this one looks a little bit better compared to the one above it, which is this one. You know, this one has a higher 3-point shot, but only by 2 attributes. This one right here has a higher driving dunk and a higher ball handle, so this one's looking good. Then we have this pie chart, blue yellow, which is half finishing, half playmaking, which this one looks pretty good. There's a solid driving dunk. You know, 3-pointer's pretty low, but I feel like you could work with that. And then the ball handle's really high. Then you have the half finishing, half defense. 3-pointer's just really low on this build. I feel like it might be able to work for some people, you know, if you're like a demon at the game, but a 58 3-pointer, 62 3-pointer at 99, that's just way too low for me for right now. You know, maybe at Legend I'll try to make one of these, but for now, this is not it. And then I believe this is the last finishing pie chart build right here. It's mainly shooting with some finishing in the build, but if you look at it, the driving dunk is just way too low in order to pick this one. You know, I don't think there's anything you could do to this build to give you contact dunks, you know, messing with the wingspan, the height, and all that. I don't think there's anything you can do. So this pie chart is also out of the question. So going back up to the top, it really just comes down to these 2 pie charts right here. And the one that I decided to go with is the one that's majority finishing with some shooting. Now guys, if you pick one of these, you'll only get Hall of Fame finishing badges. But if you pick this pie chart, you get Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame finishing. But the thing is, I don't think you can get contact dunks with a pie chart like this. Also, I don't think you can unlock all the dribble moves because you guys will need to get an 85 ball handle and I believe an 86 driving dunk, which I don't think that this pie chart can get to. So that's the reason we have to go with this. Yes, we're only getting the Hall of Fame finishing badges, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Now onto the physical profile. I'm not gonna lie, this is a no-brainer. If you guys have made any guard build, you know 90% of guard builds are gonna go with the top physical profile, the fastest one. So just click that one and move on. Now for the most important part of the build, we have the attribute and badge screen. So off the rip, we're gonna max out our driving layup to a 91, and then we're gonna max out our driving dunk to an 81. Also, we're gonna put our close shot up to an 80, which is gonna give us 12 finishing badges. As you guys see, if we go to 79, we have 11. 80 is going to give us a 12 finishing badge. Yes, this is a finishing build, so I figured we would get some finishing badges, and I feel like that's solid for now. Moving on, we're going to max out our mid-range, of course, because I mean, honestly, like, what are you doing if you have a build you don't max out your mid-range or 3-point? Also max out your post fade, and then free throw is only going to go to a 62. That'll give us 17 shooting badges, which I feel like is more than enough. Next up, we're going to max out our pass accuracy to a 78, and then max out our ball handle to an 80. Post control is going to just go up to a 47, which is going to give us 15 playmaking. So the build's looking pretty good as of right now, in my opinion. You know, we have a well-balanced badge count. The attributes are looking pretty solid. Now we have 165 attributes left for defense. We're going to skip interior defense. We're going to go to perimeter, max that out. We're going to go to lateral quickness, max that out. Steal is going to get maxed out. Block is going to get maxed out. We're going to skip offensive rebound, and we're going to put the rest on defensive rebound, which will leave us with 7 defensive and rebounding badges. Guys, also something you should remember is if you hit level 40 in seasons 2 or 3, which I feel like low-key is not that many people, but I hit it in both seasons, you're going to get an extra badge from each of those seasons. So I have 2 extra badges to put on this build. It's honestly up to you, but if you put it on defense, then you'll have 9 defense/rebounding badges, and the badges will look even more balanced. And this isn't even including legend. And obviously, you know, legend hasn't come out yet. Maybe when you guys are watching this video, you know, if it's way down the line and legend has came out, you guys know what the rewards are, but we might even get some badges at legend. If we do, this build will be even crazier. Moving on to the body shape, I always go with compact. Now for one of the most, if not the most important parts of the build, we got the height, the wingspan, and the weight. Like I said, we need to hit those cutoffs for our driving dunk and our ball handle. Our 3-point is solid as it is, but if we want to get contact dunks and if we want to unlock all the drill moves in the game, then we really have to manipulate the height, weight, and wingspan so we can get all of those. So for the height of a shooting guard, I think the default is about 6'5", so 1.96 meters, that's about 6'5". So right now we're going to focus on ball handle. We need to get our ball handle to an 85 ball handle at 99, of course. So you guys are going to add 4 to all of these stats. So right now we basically have an 84 ball handle. And if you guys don't know how the 99 overall system works, I mean, this isn't really a video for that, but basically these are your stats for 95 overall. And then once you go to 96, you get a +1, 97, you get another +1. So basically when you get all the way to 99, you get +4 to all these stats. So we need to get at least an 81 ball handle. So we're going to go down to 1.94, and then we're going to go down again. And then once more, 1.92 meters is the height that we're going to go with. And this is going to give us an 82 ball handle. Notice our driving dunk dropped by 1. We need to get our driving dunk up to an 86. Basically just an 82, because with the +4 at 99, you know, we'll be good at an 82. For the weight, this is going to affect our speed a lot. So we want to go minimum so that we can get the fastest build possible. Now for the wingspan. Like I said, we need an 81 ball handle, you know, +4 will get it to an 85. And with our driving dunk, we need at least an 82. +4 will get it to an 86, which will give us contact dunk. So if we put our wingspan up to 210, you guys will see we get +2 to driving dunk, so we'll have an 82 driving dunk, and our ball handle does go down 1, but at 99, we will get an 85 ball handle, which will unlock all the drill moves in the game, and it'll also allow you to dribble like a play shot or any of the top playmaking builds. I'm telling you guys right now, this is like a play shot on steroids. You get contact dunks. Yes, the 3-point's a little bit low, but at 99, you get an 81 3-pointer, which I'm not gonna lie, that's solid. That's good enough. Like when I'm playing on this build, it feels like I'm on a play shot. Like I don't have to worry about shooting. This build is gonna be a work in progress. Yes, it's solid before 99, but once it hits 99, this build literally turns insane, trust me. And I would have a lot of gameplay for it, but unfortunately, there's like a rebirth build glitch where some rebirth builds stop getting progression. So I literally got this build to a 93. I was about to hit 94 overall, and my build got glitched to the point where I get 0 my points after every game. I talked to 2K support to see if they could fix it, and they said they could only give me VC, and I have to remake the build. So L2K, you know, I would have had gameplay for this video to show you this build when it's maxed, but unfortunately, 2K screwed me. I am definitely gonna max out this build though this year, whether I gotta make a new build or not. But yeah, 2K kind of screwed me. Now moving on to the takeover. This is kind of your choice choice. You know, if you want to go with playmaking take, I feel like there's not too many ankle breakers and it's not that important. Yes, if you have playmaking take, if you're playing 2s or 3s, your teammates are not going to miss off this because it gives them like a +10 to their shot or something crazy. Like you just don't miss off a pass from play take. I don't know how this build gets lock take, considering this is like the one category that we didn't really care about. Shot creating takeover is a little overrated, but I mean, you could pick that if you wanted. But the takeover that I'm going to go with for this build is actually slashing takeover. Like I said, it's a play shot with contact dunks. If you get slashing takeover, just imagine a play shot that can literally dunk like one of the best dunkers in the game. So we're going to go with slashing takeover. My player build complete, yes, and it's going to tell us that we have built a slashing playmaker with shades of Mitch Richmond, Gary Trent Jr., and Bradley Beal. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys the best badges in the game. And I know if you guys are making this build, you're not going to have your badges yet, but just trust me, watch this, because a lot of people come in my streams and like, Solo, what badges are you using? What badges should I put on for my shooting badges or whatever? This will answer all of your questions. Whether you have a play shot or this build or whatever build you have, these are the best badges to use as a guard. All right, so we have 12 finishing badges, and the most important finishing badges here is actually limitless takeoff. So we're just going to put that on Hall of Fame right away. Then we're going to put posterizer on Hall of Fame also, because I mean, that's a very important badge. Now we have 4 upgrades remaining. There's a couple ways we could go with this. I usually go with Slithery Finisher, but you guys can also go with like Fearless or Giant Slayer 2, or if you guys want to do like Slithery Gold and then Fearless Bronze, you know, it doesn't really matter. But I would say posterizer and limitless takeoff are the most important. After that, you have 4 left to kind of mess around with. So honestly, I'll do Slithery Silver and then Giant Slayer Bronze and Fearless Finisher Bronze. Now we have 17 shooting badges, and as a guard, you guys need to have Sniper on the highest level possible. So we're going to put that on gold. Another really good badge is Blinders, so we're going to put that on gold. It's going to help you get lessened contests on your jump shots. Next up, we're going to put Stop and Pop on gold. This is actually a really underrated badge. Next up, I actually forgot about this badge because it's arguably the best shooting badge in the game. We got to put Hodson Hunter on gold also. Those are the ones that you really need. Now we have 5 to work with. Now, I didn't really tell you in feet and inches how tall this build is, but it actually shows up as 6'3". I think it's a little bit closer to 6'4", because as you guys know, we did a metric system build, so it's kind of hard to tell. So this build is pretty tall, but if a center switches onto you, Mismatch Expert's going to help. So I like to put that on bronze because this badge is actually really OP, especially if you have a shorter build. Now with 4 badges left, it's honestly up to you with what you guys want to do. If you guys want to put it on Chef, you could put Chef Gold, and then you could do Green Machine Bronze. A lot of people think Green Machine is a really important badge, but it's honestly not. I would say keep it on bronze, maybe silver, but don't put it on gold. Don't put it on Hall of Fame on any build. So for this, we'll probably go Green Machine Bronze, and I'll take Chef down to silver just so I get limitless spot up on bronze, because if you guys know me, I'm a person that kind of likes bronze badges, because just having a badge on bronze helps out a lot more than having it on nothing. So this is gonna be my shooting badge layout. All right, now for playmaking, out of the gate, you guys are gonna put on Quick First Step, Quick Chain, Handles for Days, and then Unpluckable. Those 4 are hands down the most important playmaking badges in the game. Now you guys can decide. You can go Bullet Passer on gold if you want to do that, but what I would probably do is Bullet Passer silver and Bailout on bronze, just in case you do want to pass out of a shot. You know, you have Bailout on bronze, it's gonna help you out. But Bullet Passer is a really good badge. So honestly, if you even want to take off Unpluckable a little bit to get gold Bullet Passer, you could probably do that. But if you start getting ripped a lot, then you might want to put Unpluckable back on gold. So it's up to you. And for defense, I feel like with defense, you can kind of go a lot of different ways. Clamps though is probably the easiest badge that you guys, you know, are gonna want to put on. Definitely put that on. That's the easiest choice. Moving on though, I like to have Interceptor on bronze just so I get some of the Interceptor lane animations. Intimidator is a badge that actually got buffed, so it's been really good after the patch, so I'll put that on bronze also. Ball Stripper is another really good badge. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it on because we only do have 7. Chase Down Artist, I'm gonna put this on bronze also because I love getting some of these chase down animations. And guys, you don't have to put these badges on the highest level possible to make them work. Sometimes you just gotta put a badge on bronze so that you get some of the animations or some of the effects from the badge. And then the last badge I'll put on is we'll put Pick Dodger on bronze. I feel like this year it's not as important as it used to be, so we'll put it on bronze. But like I said, I'm gonna have 2 extra badges, so I'll actually have 9 defensive badges on this build because of my rewards I got from season 2 and season 3. So I would probably put Rim Protector on bronze also because, as I said, that's why we went shooting guard, so we can get Rim Protector. And then you could also put on Ball Stripper with that extra last badge, or Pick Dodger to silver. All right, but yeah guys, this is how you make my 93 overall slashing playmaker. And the reason that I gotta say 93 overall is because 2K screwed me over. I literally can't upgrade it anymore. My player is glitched. Somebody please help me. 2K doesn't care though, so I don't know why I'm complaining. All right, but anyways, if you guys haven't subbed to my second channel, like I said, I'm gonna do follow back, so just leave your Twitter or Instagram handle on a video on that channel, Solo DF Plays. I've been going crazy on there. But yeah guys, I'm gonna continue to go crazy on YouTube in the month of December. We're gonna continue streaming and dropping a bunch of videos on this channel, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions, leave them below because I will definitely look at the comments and I'll answer a lot of questions. But yeah guys, if this video helped you out or you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys next. Thanks.
hugs. No kisses, yeah, new gas, new pack, we lit as fuck. I don't care, we hit 'em up, our business, we stay suited up. Money, we gon' run it up. Every day I'm swaggin' with it. Bad bitch, she gagging with it. She want me, she be grabbing.